It's Saturday, May 2nd, and I should be DJing a prom tonight, but coronavirus sort of affected that. So we're planting soybeans. It's a little after 9. I got the seed wagon pulled over to the field. Got a drainage contractor working on some tile blowouts, so I had to get some maps printed off for him. Got the planter greased. Here at the field, getting ready to fill, but I need to pull the drums off and shoot some graphite on the firewall area there where the seal on the drum rubs, to kind of try to keep that lubricated and minimize the wear both on the rubber seal and on the steel part of the seed module, I guess you would say. So I'm gonna pop those out. The hopper should be pretty empty, so I don't think there probably is much seed other than what's in the drum, but we'll put a bucket under here to catch anything that falls out. Shoot those with some graphite, fill the hoppers, get to work. We'll go ahead and put the seed release wheels down. Normally try to pick those up when it's parked for the night, just so they don't get flat spots or kind of crack the plastic or the rubber. And go to the other side. Find out if I got hooked up right. I think I should have. Seems like the beans are going down, but we're not getting any seed at the auger. looks better. So I normally try to kind of pack this one pretty full, since this side feeds 8 rows and the other side only feeds 7. Usually this one will run out first. So kind of fill the other one full-ish and then get this one pretty well full, and usually that'll get us about 30 acres on a fill. It depends a little bit on the soybean size. And since it's not too windy at the moment, we're going to pull this back to the center. So the chain hanging down here gives me something to line up to on the catwalk to get the auger in the right spot the next time. Hopefully we've got enough battery to start that at least 3 more times, because I probably need to fill twice and we need to get it home. So far so good, but the battery on that tractor is really kind of garbage. Got about 10 acres in, 11 maybe, and thought probably be a good idea to get out and see how we're doing. There's a soybean on top. A couple soybeans on top. It's like this row. Might be in like a combine track. A little shallow. Yeah, it definitely seems like we're a little shallow on that row. Let's check some others here. That's probably my mark. Not too bad, but a little bit shallow. Probably about right, so we might just bounce a little bit. I'm definitely going to lower that row unit in a little bit deeper. It could just be that there's some wear on the discs, and we're not going in as deep as we were when it was set. Everything on this planter is a little bit mismatched because we just kind of replace discs as needed. So I think we'll adjust the depth on that row. Maybe check a few others, just see how things look, and keep rolling. Gonna have a pretty nice day today, I think. Good, some kind of darker clouds to the west there, or not even that dark, but it looks like there's rain hitting the ground in the distance, and definitely some sprinkles here. I thought that the rain was totally out of the forecast for this afternoon. But there have been a few raindrops here the last hour, couple hours maybe even. I just ran out of seed, the last of the bulk seed. I've got a few little bags to throw in that hopefully should get me finished up on this field. It'll be kind of close, which with my luck means I'll have like a 10 square foot patch that I don't have any seed for. But the radar looks like it could sprinkle just a little bit here, so we might wait a minute and see what happens. Try to stay dry. Well, the rain had stopped and I got the seed put in, and then it started raining and it's coming down pretty good. I kind of thought it was just going to be enough to settle the dust, but I don't know yet. It looks pretty light to the west, so I'm hoping that it'll just sprinkle a little and then be done, and nothing will be muddy enough that I can't plant. But we're gonna wait a few minutes and kind of see if, well, I think it's lighting up right now even. Maybe. I think we'll be able to plant, but I might give it another 5 minutes. It's a little before 7, and I didn't quite get done, ran out of seed. Got maybe 3 or 4 acres left, I would guess. I've been sort of trying to figure out a game plan on spraying, and it seems like it's kind of clouded over and it's been sprinkling off and on. So I think at this point I've decided to pull the plug on trying to spray today. Tomorrow looks like a pretty nice day to spray, so I'm hopeful that I can get finished up everything here around the home farm, and then also go spray the farm that's a few miles away. And hopefully should be able to get that done tomorrow without too much trouble. It looks like it's supposed to rain Monday, more than likely, so then probably we'll just hold off and wait to plant beans until after it dries off after that rain, which it sounds like most of the week is going to be fairly dry, just a little bit on Monday, and maybe some tomorrow night. I don't remember exactly what the full situation is, but I did get the sprayer tractor fueled up and filled up the foam marker. I'm going to switch the GPS out of the planter tractor to the sprayer tractor because we use the same system for both, which should be like a 5-10 minute type job. Also need to fill some defoamer bottles, so we have little 16-ounce bottles that we use to squirt on top of the solution tank to keep the foam down, make sure we're not running stuff out over the top of the tank essentially, or having a whole bunch of foam in there that is a problem to get pumped out at the end of the tank. And we'll buy like a 2.5 gallon jug and then refill the small bottles, so I need to go through and do that. That was kind of on my to-do list, but I didn't get it done before we got in season, and just filled one so that I had something to do the first few loads with, but I need to get that done on a larger scale so that we're ready to go for the rest of the season, I guess. So that's pretty much where we're at. Might be in the house before dark, or before it gets super dark at least tonight, but have a few things to do, and probably will put in a decent day tomorrow yet, and then see what the weather does on Monday and go from there as far as getting things finished up.